Hello, Beetle people, and happy birthday, Polly! Yes, 75 years young today. And also, if you guys have not been to your local grocery store or whatever store, uh, Life magazine, of course, released this Paul is 75 magazine. It's a beautiful little issue, has got lots of great little photos and even a special gallery from Harry Benson, who has done some of my personal favorite Beatles photos. But just flipping on through here, in case you guys haven't seen it yet, but it's been everywhere for the last week or two, so definitely go and pick up a copy. I urge you to do it. It's worth every cent. So this episode, since it is Paul's birthday, thought I'd do something a little different than usual. So I am going to be doing my first top 10 list. Now, as we all know, Paul is on his current tour, and he will actually be stopping by Florida in just a couple of weeks. He's kicking off things in Miami, and then a couple days later he will be in Tampa. And guess who's going to both shows? This guy right here, because I'm crazy. And I have to see Paul every time that he comes to Florida. I have seen him every show since 2010. So this will be my 5th and 6th Paul McCartney concert coming up in just a couple of weeks. And with that being said, I thought I would do a fun top 10 list of songs that I wish Paul would perform. Now, for my list, I chose songs that either Paul hasn't performed in a very long time, or songs that he's never done before live, at least to my knowledge. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, please leave me a little comment and, tell me, so then I'll know. So I've got my notes right here, so we're gonna go with number 10. And the reason I put this song at number 10 is only because I know that this song will probably never, ever, ever, ever be performed live ever again, which, is one of my favorite songs ever, but that doesn't mean I love it any less just because it's at number 10, is Silly Love Songs. And I wish that Paul would, come out and play that again, but of course without Linda to do the backing vocals, I don't think he ever could, and I don't think he ever would. The last time that Paul ever played it, at least to my knowledge, was of course the Wings Rock Show in '76, and then he re-recorded it in 1984 for Give My Regards to Broad Street, but I don't think he's performed it live ever since, and honestly, I don't think he ever will. At number 9 on my list, we have The Backseat of My Car, which of course was on Ram. I don't think the song has ever been performed live, and it's such a beautiful and relatable song because there's not a person out there who hasn't had, a little something something going on in the backseat of somebody's car. Just saying. It's very relatable, very beautiful, and I think, Paul wouldn't need to really do much. Just him and the piano, or if he chose to ever play it on the guitar, whatever he wanted to do, it could just be, one of those solo moments that he has. I think it would be done beautifully. Number 8. I put P.S. I Love You, which of course was released on Please Please Me back in 1963. The last time Paul McCartney performed this song live, I don't even like talking about it, was of course on his 1990 tour. And this is where he did a mashup of P.S. I Love You and Love Me Do, and kind of rearranged the song. It's not very good, but I think if he were to do the original arrangement, it would be done so well, and lots of people would love to hear more early Beatles songs being performed live. I don't know why Paul doesn't do this. He should. I'd like to hear it, and I'm sure a lot of you out there would like to hear it too. Number 7 on my list is Junk from the McCartney album. Beautiful, beautiful instrumental. The last time that Paul McCartney played this song live was for his Unplugged concert in 1991. Bring it back. Do it again. Who doesn't love some little mellow instrumentals? I know I do. Bring it back. Number 6, Uncle Albert Admiral Halsey from the Ram album. I don't know if the song has ever been done live before. I was doing some research. I couldn't find any live performances of it anywhere or on any of the old set lists. It's a fun, upbeat song that everybody knows and loves to sing to. I don't know, Paul. What are we waiting for? Make it happen. All right, number 5. One of my personal all-time favorite Beatles songs is Thank You, Girl. Now, I know what you're all thinking out there. It's like, oh, that's a Lennon song, that's a Lennon song. It is. But this didn't stop Paul from doing songs like Please Please Me and I'll Get You, a few years back. This is a song that he and John sang together. I think it should be done. Once again, early Beatles songs, make it happen. We want to hear them. And of course, it'd be cool for Wicks, have another beautiful little, harmonica solo, I suppose. All right, number 4. We've got With a Little Luck from the London Town album. Now, this song, for some reason, other than it being, like little televised performances, I don't think has ever been done live. Now, doing some research, I saw that it was supposed to be done in the 1980 tour of Japan, which of course, as we all know, never happened, and then Wings broke up. I don't think the song has ever been performed live, and it should be. It's a really good song. I don't know why Paul doesn't dig these up. All right, number 3, My Brave Face. Paul hasn't performed this song since the Flowers in the Dirt tour in 1990. Now that it has just been re-released, maybe he could pull it out of his bag there. Who knows? But it's a great song. It was a great hit. I know I keep repeating myself. It should just be done. It should just be played. It's a great song. We're sick of hearing all the same old stuff. I mean, not that I don't get emotional every time Paul McCartney plays Hey Jude at the end of his shows, but I could live without it. We don't need to hear Live and Let Die a million times. We don't need to hear Let It Be a million times. Long and Winding Road. It's getting pretty played out, if you ask me. All right, so for number 2 and number 1, I went with Beatles songs that I don't think that McCartney has ever done live. And like I said again, if he has, correct me. I don't know. I looked all over the place and I couldn't find that he had ever done these songs live before. Number 2, from the With the Beatles, and of course its counterpart, Meet the Beatles, from 1964, Hold Me Tight. This was a song that both John and Paul say was kind of just like a throwaway. It was just to put something on the album. It's honestly one of my favorite Beatles songs. I feel like it would, rock the house down. It's a really good rockin' song. Hold Me Tight. It's you. Come on, Paul. Play the song. And last, at number 1, from 1965's Beatles for Sale, one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time, one of the very first songs I ever learned how to play on my guitar, What You're Doing. Why isn't this song being played? I can't tell you. It's a great song, it's up-tempo, it's got a great riff. What are you waiting for, Paul? Make it happen. And there you have it, my friends, my top 10 songs I wish that Paul McCartney would play. And looking at the set list that he's done over in Japan on his most recent tour, looks like it's going to be the same old stuff. Well, here's crossing fingers that maybe in Miami he'll change it up a little bit. Until next time, Beatle people, peace and love. And Paul, happy 75th birthday. We love you. See you next time. Bye.